Hi everyone, this is Cherry, a success coach and academic advisor at Bunker Hill Community College. I'm here to talk to you about everything having to do with the waitlist and how to add yourself to one. So, let's say you've decided to wait until the last week of classes to register. It is very likely that there are a lot fewer sections because a lot of people have been registering. Registration starts this week at the middle of April and goes all the way until August. So if you wait until August to register, you might not get your first choice in class. And how I know that is when you take a look at your class. Maybe you planned a class with me when you were working with your success coach, but you didn't register because you wanted to wait for a payment or you just weren't sure about your work schedule. So when you log back in, you might see this red bar right here that says this section is full. And that means there are no more seats in that class. And usually what that means, no one can make a seat for you. There's only a limited amount of seats for each class. And so if you want to get into this class, your only option right now is going to be getting on the wait list. So you're going to see this button right here, or this number right here, excuse me, that says waitlisted. And I know, another example I want to show you is that I know that I'm not registered for this class, even though it's on my schedule, because it says planned up here. It's brown and it's planned. If it was green and said registered, I know that I have a seat in this class, even if it says this section is full. But because I see this section is full and I see the word planned, that means I know I'm not in the class. So one of the things you can do is called waitlisting, or add yourself to the waitlist. And what that means is that you are getting yourself in line so that if someone gets out of that class or drops that class, you're going to be the first one in line to register for that class. You and only you can register for that empty seat. Right? So you'll see right here, if the class is full, you're going to see a wait list, this number. And most of the time, you'll see maybe 1, 2, 0, and I've actually seen all the way up to 8 people in line, because sometimes, there's few sections of courses. So depending on what that number is, that's how many people are in line. For this class in particular, there are 0 people in line. So if I click waitlist, I'm going to be the first in line. So you're going to see a blue button right here that says waitlist. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a screenshot for you, but there usually is a blue button right here that says waitlist. And one of the important things for you to know is that if a section you want to register for is full, but there's another section that works for your schedule, make sure you check that other section, because there is no guarantee that you're going to get off the waitlist to be in this class. That doesn't mean it's not impossible. It just means that there's no promises that you will get into this class. So what happens after you add yourself to the waitlist? I'm going to use an example. Let's say I'm in this class and you're the student who wants to get in the class, so you add yourself to a waitlist. If I decide that this class no longer fits my schedule for whatever reason, and I click drop, right? If you don't know what drop means, go ahead and click another video that I recorded. You're going to get an email as the first person on the wait list automatically that says, congratulations, there is no more wait list for you. Go ahead, log in, and click register. And next to that waitlist button that now says drop waitlist, it'll say register. There's going to be another blue button here. And you only have 24 hours to do that. 24 hours. So it's really, really important that you check your Bunker Hill email every single day. You have no idea how many students come to me and say, Cherry, I got this email to say off the wait list. When did you get it? A week ago. You are now not even in line. So you have lost your chance to register for the class. So I'll say it again. Check your Bunker Hill email every day if you are on that wait list and you really want to be in this section. You also want to check self-service regularly to see if the section you want opens, just in case, you miss your email, or if you want to check another section. Because during that add drop period, during that first week of class, students are going to change their courses too. And that means a seat could open for you. So waitlisting is kind of a big game. You may get the seat that you want, and I've seen it work out for people, but you might not. So I'm always going to tell you, register early so you can get your first choice of classes.